Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. We're going in with a singles reading for all the single Capricorns out there. So welcome to Mooncat Tarot. I'm Rachel. If you're new, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button and comment and hit the notification bell also. It's a lot to do, I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, please consider doing all of those things. If you're returning, welcome back. I love you guys. Thanks for all your support, you wonderful Cappies. So who is coming towards Capricorn, Spirit? Who's coming towards Capricorn in love? And what is it they need to know about this person? So let's see. Some of you, it may be someone from the past returning. It could be new. So it could be both. We'll have a look, okay? So do take what resonates from this reading as well. So yeah, let's see. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's coming up with the Kipper deck here to start off with. Okay, give me messages for single Capricorns. What is it they need to know about love coming towards them? There's somebody that may have high honor for you, or somebody that they get a lot of recognition, a lot of praise for something they do. So this could be somebody that's very established here. Or there's someone that you're going to have high honor for, or vice versa. Somebody on stage, perhaps, a platform, court. Somebody that may work in the court, a legal situation, or it could be somebody that's going through a divorce. It could be, yeah, they could be literally going through some kind of legal situation. There could be somebody that's very fair, like very, you know, very balanced, very fair individual. Could be an air sign for some of you. Could be a Libra here. All right, so yeah, there's somebody that's had an ending here. Let's just see if there's any more messages for Capricorn. Give me more messages for the lovely Capricorn. Who's coming towards them in love for our singles? This is going to be from now till the end of July. Win lots. Why do you always get money reads? Then again, I always welcome them too. So there's something about money, but high honors and court. So let's just see what we get from this all together and try and sort of piece it together, you guys, okay? So from the Amira's deck, who is coming towards you in love? As I split the deck, you've got true love. So it says pure love, honest connection. And it says union, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. Hopefully it's not someone that's already in a partnership. If that's the case, that, like I said, they could be going through a divorce, okay? So let's just see. Who's coming towards single Capricorns in love from now, spirits, till the end of July? Pick up on all of those single Capricorns that are watching this now and in the future. Well, until the end of July, I guess. Pick up on their energy, please. Let them know who's coming towards them. Oh yeah, today's date is the 16th of June 2025. Okay, it's Monday today. Okay, who's coming towards, okay, somebody that could be quite spiritual, learning, expanding the souls. They could be on some kind of spiritual journey. Someone that's very spiritual. You've got a brunette female here, darker hair, intense and focus. And somebody that they looked like they could be kind of Mediterranean, like olivey skin. They don't have to be. They may have brown eyes, but they could have hazel or green. Okay. They don't have to be female either. Whatever your preference is, sexual preference, there we got that union. There you go. Anything else for Capricorn? Let's just do one more shuffle round. Did we miss anything for single Capricorns, please? Control. Somebody that may be a bit kinky in the bedroom. It says they like to take control in the bedroom. Well, bottom of the deck, triangle, crowded relationship choices. Oh no! Then again, it is on the bottom of the deck. It didn't actually come out. So, I mean, it's a possibility, hopefully. I mean, It looks like there's someone that's making a choice. This could actually be you. You may have options coming up. We're going to have a look. Or it could literally mean that there is going to be some kind of triangle connection, love triangle with Annie Lennox here. Look, Annie Lennox. It actually looks like Annie Lennox. Someone with their own home. All right, so then what's this say? Releasing, taking back power, kinky in the bedroom. All right, so we're looking for somebody that's kind of dark, really, here. Someone that could be spiritual, somebody that's very, like, open and no inhibitions in the bedroom, that kind of person. Hopefully they're not in a triangle, but we'll see. Okay, so spirits, how will Capricorn know who this person is when they meet them? Let's see, how will Capricorn know who this person is when they meet them? And even though this reading is for now until the end of July, I may go in with a timeline card just to check. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So how will Capricorn know who this person is when they come towards them? How will Capricorn know? So they're going to be new. They're going to be a new connection. There's going to be a very profound connection here. Emotional fulfillment with this one. So yeah, a new offer. So they may come towards you with an offer. Something about wanting to move forwards with you anyway. I feel like this person's moving on from somebody here. They're avoiding someone, but they're moving forward. So they're avoiding someone that may have been sneaky here. All right, so tell me more about how Capricorn will know who this person is. It could even be somebody that you had tried to avoid, or you had a dealing with someone like that was avoidant, that was sneaky. But look, marriage is here. Look, lovers, here we go with this. Here we go with this bullshit. Look, triangle, union. There's somebody here that's going to make you an offer, but they are in a connection. They may be getting out of a marriage, but this is somebody that may have two people, or it could be that they're still married, but they want to deal with you as well. You've got Taurus energy, you've got Gemini here. It's an unfair situation, and I feel like there's something about you that you're like, I want to avoid this situation. I feel like you're going to want to avoid it at first, but there's emotions involved. Uh-oh. Yeah. They're coming towards you for sure. Yeah. There's going to be a very indecisive energy here coming from you. And it may be something that you start off with, you end up with this person, a hookup, but then it continues on and off, on and off. Or this person's just keeps coming back. Tell me more about how Capricorn will know who this person is. Cancer, Pisces energy. Somebody that you sense, I feel like you're going to know, because yeah, there's going to be a connection here. It's going to be a very intense connection with the lovers, but you are going to suspect, because I don't feel like they're going to be honest with you with that Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords energy, that they're in a connection. They're going to keep this hidden. The moon is like hidden energy. So excuse me, sweetheart. So yeah, there is this energy of, you're going to sense in your intuition, there's something they're keeping from me. Yeah, look, Four of Wands, a marriage. Yeah. Children, perhaps family. They have family. They've got other people around them. They may tell you that they're going through a hard time in their connection. There's drama, there's conflict. So it could be that there's something that they regret, that this could be something that's ending too, you guys. It could be that they're going through something in their marriage and it's going to come to an end, or they're in the process of ending this. But yeah, there's some kind of conflict going on. All right, and I feel like you're going to be conflicted over this whole thing too. So a lot of you are like, well, that's that out of the books then, because I don't deal with people that are married. But like I said, I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. This person could be literally going through an ending, a divorce or something like that, and you just happen to come along at that time, and things just happen, and well, you know how it goes. So let's just see. Tell me about this person's feelings towards Capricorn. What are their feelings towards Capricorn going to be, please, Spirit? Well, they're definitely going to find you super attractive here. King of Wands. Yeah, very attractive. Sexual energy here. This person could be very good looking too, but I feel like they definitely want to take action towards you, but they do feel regret. Not regret. Why do I keep thinking that's the Five of Cups? It's the bloody Eight of Cups. They may be ready to walk away from something that's unfulfilling in their life. And then look, they're coming towards you. They're seeing you as this King of Wands here. Some of you have got heavy fire placements. I'm getting Sagittarius for some of you Leo. Got water as well. Looks like this person's leaving a situation. Looks like, you know, right under the Lovers here, that they're going to walk away from one to be with you. So yeah, something that's emotionally unfulfilling for them. They want more. All right, so they could be looking for their Ten of Cups. They may see it in you with this Ace of Cups, the missing cups. All right, tell me more about their feelings towards Capricorn. Well, they're going to try and go in with their head over this. They're going to be thinking logically about this. So they are going to try and sort of pull back and think logically. They're definitely thinking about making a move towards you. For some of you, this person could be at a distance. Some of you have already met this person. Leave it in the comments if you want to share that. But yeah, there's something about I've been waiting for. So they're going to be thinking logically. They're thinking, is this something I should be getting involved in? Almost like they're getting ready to, you know, cut something off. But I feel like they're like, well, no, because this is everything I've been waiting for here. This is, you know, the one. They could be a distance, and this is why they're in this energy. Is this going to work? But the connection is going to be very strong with the Lovers here and the Ace of Cups. So I do see them taking action towards you, moving towards you. Yeah, there's a sense of like them wanting to adjust the scales here, like to make something fair, because they feel like they may have been handed some raw, what's the word for it? A raw deal in life, you know, when it comes to love, and they think that this is fair, this is my justice, I'm going for this. Yeah, I'm going for this. Look, the Magician. So Libra energy, Gemini energy, Virgo energy with the Magician. Yeah, I'm going for this. Look, they're coming, they're definitely going to make this happen, or try and make this happen with you. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's what was that from South Park? Is that Mr. Mackey, the teacher? Okay. It is. Why am I going back? I was watching South Park last night on my night shift, that's why. It's hilarious. All right, so tell me about this person's intentions. What is this person's intentions towards? Oh, look what had to happened so that I could get these ones. Their intentions are they're going to avoid getting caught at first, but they are going to be moving forwards here. They're going to be making a move towards you. They want, yeah, passionate new beginning here. They want a new beginning. They're avoiding the past. They're definitely wanting to move forwards, away from the past. So at first it may be that they're going to try and avoid getting caught, you know, if this is this situation. This person is going to free themselves for you, I feel. All right. Let's just see what else their intentions are. There is a lot of chemistry here as well. So they are going to have plans. You know, the Seven of Swords isn't just about stealing something or, you know, doing something behind somebody's back. Yes, it is that, you know, and looking over their shoulder, but there's a sense of them planning. So they're going to be planning in private here, and they definitely want to move forwards. Tell me more about their intentions. Yeah, look, to move forwards. There's travel. Look, we've got travel here. So part of them, it could be, you know, another way of reading this is like if I'm lining these cards up in order here, it's like, yeah, there's something that you feel like this person's going to be kept hidden from you. You may not know what to do because this person could be in a connection. And then when it comes to this energy, this is an energy of like this person maybe doesn't know what's going to happen in the future here. Like if they go on this unknown path, you know, subconsciously, they're going to be in their subconscious about this because there is a distance here. So they don't know what's going to happen down the line, but I feel like this person's definitely going to go for it here, okay? Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and strength, Leo energy. So far, the signs we've got here are Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Leo, sorry. Yeah, it's like they're making a decision here. This person's very attractive, by the way. Yeah, they want to move forwards with success with you. They're going to be very obsessed with you here with that devil energy. And for some of you, it could be that this person feels like there's an unfair situation because they could be feeling stuck in a connection that they don't want to be in, but they can't leave because maybe this person has family, maybe this person's reliant on money or something about the house. You know, we do have the house card under that Annie Lennox card there. Annie Lennox. But I feel like they definitely want to, you know, win the battle here, win some kind of victory. I do see them being victorious and moving towards making a decision and picking you here. A lot of strength and courage. It's a very difficult situation. This is about facing difficulties as well. All right, so Capricorn, let's just see what your feelings are going to be about this. Feelings and intentions towards this person. Then we're going to go and get the probable likely outcome, okay? Spirits, tell me about Capricorn's feelings towards this person. What will Capricorn's feelings towards this person be? Anyone interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description link. And donations are very welcome, but they're not necessary. You don't have to, you know, just you being here is good enough and hitting that like. So let's see. Tell me about Capricorn's feelings towards this person. What is Capricorn's feelings towards this person when they meet them? Oh yeah, guarded. So you may be guarded here, but there's a sense of determination, being determined as well. And it's like, even though you're trying to protect yourself with this rod and you're holding on to it because you could be exhausted, you could be someone that's been through a lot already, but you're still looking out to the future here. Is that a bear? You're getting ready to do battle anyway. You've got one last fight in you. So there is this determination. Yeah, I think that's a bear. All right, tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards this person. So yeah, there's going to be guarded energy coming from you, but still a determination. You're going to be kind of regretful about the way the situation is. Why did I have to find, look, why did I have to find my soulmate? only for it to not work out. So there is going to be, there's this pessimistic kind of, and I don't blame you if this is going to be the situation, a pessimistic kind of view about it, like, here we go again, you know, this is just another situation that's not going to work out. But yeah, work, here we go. But I feel like you do want to put the work in. Yeah, you definitely want this. You want to move towards this as well and put the work in. Okay, so tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards this person. Wow, okay, yeah, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is your Two of Cups here. It's still standing. There's a chance that this could work out. You feel regretful and maybe slightly guilty about the whole situation as well. That you may be thinking like you're ready to walk away, but you don't want to be left out in the dark, you know, in the cold. Yeah, there's a tough decision. But look, you feel the same way. Yeah, you do. You're both, you feel like this is your ultimate soulmate here, that you're supposed to be with this person. You're both on the same page, but you're very different, and you feel like the divine, you know, has brought this connection to you for a reason, because these things don't just happen for no reason. There's always a reason for everything. So yeah, this is, you know, being delivered to you, this person, and you're both opposites, but you both complement each other. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards this person. I'm tired. Some of you are exhausted. Some of you are still healing over a connection, or some of you, it could be Scorpio energy here. Some of you, yeah, there's a closed cycle. Some of you, it could be that this person, you're very aware that they've just had an ending and they're still healing. So that may be a concern to you as well. Is this person really ready? But look, you do see, wow, 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 wow. Just another time, in case you didn't get enough wows. This is a wow factor right here. This is about putting the work in collaboration, working well together, getting through this, and, you know, a celebration, a marriage, you know, commitment, a happy ever after, success. Look, crossing that finishing line. So this is how you feel. You feel like this is your person, and they very well could be. I mean, all the right cards are coming up. So you do see a happy ever after with this person. 1111, twin flame, soulmate connection, on the right path. Yeah, this is meant to be. This is meant to be. This is how you're going to feel about this person. But you're also going to be aware that, yeah, they've had a closed cycle with a marriage. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's been, is the married queen, like the King of Pentacles. They're the usually likely married couple in the deck. Yeah, and there could be heartbreak here as well. So what is Capricorn's intentions towards this person? What is Capricorn's intentions? Justice. So you do want things to be fair, open and honest. Yeah, you want to make things right, I guess. You feel like this is your justice as well, that you're being handed this, because, you know, yeah, there's somebody that may be going through heartbreak because their connection's ending, but it's like you've been there before. Everybody goes through that, but being in a codependent, like that devil energy, that kind of karmic connection, just because of money or family or whatever, it's like, I mean, it's happened to me as well. I've got family. I've been a single parent for a long time. I was married, but, you know, it's like I would have been stopping him from moving on to find somebody new, and I would have stopped myself from finding somebody new. It's like, it's that kind of way of thinking, I guess. But yeah, you definitely want things to get moving here with the Chariot, and I really am picking up that some of you, it could be a distance. Yeah, you definitely have hope for the future here with the Star card here, Aquarius energy. Cancer energy, Libra. You have hope for the future for you and this person. You feel divinely guided towards this person. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's like there may be a lot of thinking and planning around travel here, because you see this, the tall hat is about having to come up with ideas, lateral thinking, or thinking outside the box with something, using your brain, you know, over juggling a money situation. It may be that, you know, money is an issue, but it's about juggling money and travel. This person is on the move while they're juggling, so this is about movement. So there is something about travel here that I feel is going to be another factor. So there's this balancing out some kind of idea here. So tell me more about Capricorn's intentions. No. Yeah, happy ever after. Yep, you want this. You want the marriage, you want the family, you want it all. So yeah, I feel like your intentions are good. King of Pentacles. Yeah, to make a solid offer here. This is your energy here. Oh my goodness, you've got the Lovers right there. So I feel like there will be a choice being made, and this person will definitely be moving towards you. The King of Wands is sending out the Knight of Wands. This basically is the king moving towards you kind of energy, all right? So, and you moving towards them. So let's just see, let's just go through what signs. Let's see if the same signs. So we've got Cancer, Libra, what else did we have? Leo. I'm just trying to think what else. Aquarius. Cancer's very strong. Your opposite sign. And Pisces, yep. All right, let's just see what comes up. And Taurus came up as well. So Leo, Cancer, yep. Virgo, Cancer again. Gemini, yeah, we've had the Lovers, Gemini, that's right. Aquarius is here, yeah. Aquarius again. Taurus with the Hierophant. Scorpio, we saw that King of Cups and the Death card. Pisces, yeah. Libra, let's just do two more. Capricorn with that Devil and the World. And Scorpio again. Okay, so let's go in and see what the probable likely outcome is. So let's go in with this deck here. Spirits, tell me about the possible likely outcome for Capricorn dealing with this connection. What is likely to happen in this connection for Capricorn singles meeting this person? This dark-haired, kind of olivey skinned person here. I mean, they don't have to be darkish skinned. I am getting like they've got some kind of tint to their skin, like a kind of olivey, but I mean, they don't have to be. They've got definitely a brunette. Definitely brunette. Okay, so what's the possible likely outcome? Okay, independence, working on yourself, okay. Healing, separation. What is the possible likely outcome in the end? Waiting for ships to come in. So there does look like there's going to be a separation, and this person's going to be single, you guys. So this person's going to be single, available, and then there's going to be this going to each other here, making a move towards you, you making a move towards them. Oops, daisy. All right. Give me more. This deck. Tell me more about the possible likely outcome for Capricorn. The Emperor. So fighting for this. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of self-control here, and then this person's going to come, whether they're male or female, they can still come out as an emperor. So there's something about taking control of this situation here. What's that? Yeah, making you an offer. So receiving an offer here, maybe that you don't expect. I don't know if there's going to be conflict during this time between you and this person, or whether there's going to be fighting for this. And you may feel like this person's not going to come towards you, but it looks like they are. So this could happen very unexpectedly. So there may be a period of separation even between you and this person. Yeah, there's a decision. So someone's going to make a judgment call about this. So there's going to be an offer unexpectedly after a fight or fallout or whatever, or if there's already a separation or something, and then there's this, I miss you, can I come to you, or can you come to me? So taking control and fighting for this, and then coming in with an offer here, and very unexpected offer. So we'll try and find out what that is. Tell me more about the possible likely outcome. So someone's going to make a decision here, even though it may be unfair. Someone's about to do something just because they really, it's like, it may seem like this is an unfair thing to do, like it's not fair on somebody else, but it's like, okay, I have to take the swords, I have to take what's mine, what's rightfully mine here. There's that kind of energy. Okay, let's just see what else. Yes, somebody's getting out of a marriage here. There's basically failed plans, or being able to make some kind of decision, but then I feel like they're going to let go of something. So I do feel like there is going to be an ending of a marriage and then giving to one. So the energy of like, it's the universe is saying it's your turn to receive something here. Yeah, they're coming in with an offer for you. There's someone they're leaving out. I feel like they're coming towards you. Yes. Marriage behind this, commitment. Tell me more about this energy. This is a really sticky day. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. I'm doing my fasting again, and I just, oh, it's annoying. Yeah, this is the outcome. This is the outcome, you guys. There is nothing else after that. Well, there is, obviously, but not for you right now. Yeah, working on this. Yeah, victory. Victory. Yep, they're coming in with an offer. They're going to make a decision. Things are going to happen fast. What else? Ooh, marriage. Okay, yeah. This could end in marriage, you guys. Union. There we go. Union. All right, so timeline. Let's go in with a timeline. So even though I've said from now to the end of June, let's just see what the timeline cards say. Give me a timeline for, sometimes these can be like, I cringe at myself for why did I choose that deck? Why? But anyway, I'm a glutton for punishment. So tell me about a timeline of when Capricorn can expect to meet this person. When can Capricorn expect to meet this person? Okay. When can Capricorn expect to meet this person? For single Capricorns, when can they expect to meet this person? By the end of the year, for some of you? Well, we're halfway through, really, aren't we? So 6 months. That's a long time, but some of you it literally could happen now till the end of July. But I just like to try and involve everybody, that if it doesn't happen, that it could be because there's a different timeline. Anything else? 12 months from now. Getting all the time is frozen. Getting all of the, whoa, what was that? Next summer. Getting all the crap ones. Last shuffle round, Spirit, October. So we've got autumn time. That's a bit better for the rest of you. On the bottom of the deck, it says, have faith because divine timing is at play. Divine timing. Next month looks promising. But divine timing's at play. So some of you, it could be next year, by the end of this year, next year. Some of you, time's frozen. I don't know what the fuck that means, but anyway. All right, you guys. So that is your message, your messages for single Capricorns, okay? So take what resonates from this. And of course, like I said, that don't take the timeline cards as the gospel truth, you know? I mean, it could be for some, but some of you may have already met this person. Let me know in the comments if you have, okay? All right, you guys, thanks for being here. I love you very much and have a very wonderful rest of your week, Capricorn. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.